Well, good early evening, everybody, YouTube model community. I said I was going to do a video tomorrow, Wednesday, on Woods appreciation build. Of course, this is already done. It's all been sprayed. Not shiny on the bottom. I've got it shiny on top. That, of course, I got taped off. I might, by chance, let's see. Yep, I do. I have red flocking. So I just may do it. Hit it with some red paint, lay that on there, sprinkle it on, whatever. I've been watching others do it. And I've got an extra one in case I run out. I've got two of them over there. Along with the ones I got from early this year, January, February, in the toolbox. But I've been busy. For the end of this, I'll show you the chassis. I've got the chassis together. That thing, that was a doozy. But I did do pretty much most of the main parts and some of the small ones. More or less, I'm working on the engine and the chassis at the moment. There's one of my wheels. Yeah, I hit it with the bright chrome Rust-Oleum. Did it. It's okay. Did it with the rest of them. This one, of course, fell off the tree, but I've got all the others. There, you can see it better that way. Yeah, they're all done up. So, like I said I was doing a chassis and the engine. Give me a second here. Thought I had it set up good, but now that I look at it, yeah, I could have done better. I need to get these two out of the way, which I'll show. Here is my engine. I used 2 Q-tips, cut them into sections, filed them down to a point, and put them in respective holes that are going to be used. Did it just to make sure that it wasn't going to be gummed up, because I didn't know how this apple red was going to lay down. But as you can see, it did pretty good. And it's not quite the same color, of course. Yeah. Anyway. So I've got that painted. I'm going to let it dry the rest of the night, because it's still kind of tacky. And here's my transmission. This one I sprayed in the, not you, metallic silver. Yeah, Ultra Cover 2X. Good stuff. Yep, 2 coats. That's all it took. And that's just mode. Okay, that was my fingerprint. But yep, there you go. Put that back on there and let it dry the rest of the night. I'll put these suckers together. Rest of this together tomorrow. I'm going to be wiring it up. That's the front plate. Could have done it red, but I did that. Did the chrome, the bright chrome. I wanted to break up the same monotonous color, so I figured I'd do the front cover in this. And then I've got belts, fan. I'm guessing that's alternator. Got them together. I don't know. I'll look at some pictures and see what this actual color for this is. But I figured get certain pieces together, get them painted, so I can make some darn headway. This goes on the driver's side engine. I guess oil filters, maybe. I need to read up on it better, see what it says on the instructions. Weren't the best, but more or less I can follow. If I can follow instructions on a Gundam, I can follow instructions on pretty much anything. Just got to go slow, as Charlie says. And these go on the engine. This is the color they called for. So that's what I'm doing on that one. Put you there. And I think these also. Too bright for the camera, maybe. Anyway, yeah. Put you here. Trying to get these up here so they don't fall. There we go. And oh yeah, I've got a couple more over here. I'm thinking this is my distributor. Maybe. I could be wrong. I think that's what that was. Too bright. Oh well. It's silver, like I said, so that's what I'm doing. Some of the things I just do my own self. But some of these, I figure, what the hell. And this goes, I'm guessing, this goes on top of the engine. Called for black, so I made a little bright. Yeah. Okay. Get you on there like that. You just, well, maybe more. There we go. And last piece I painted. These are my, if I get it just right, you can see these are my spark plugs. There we go. All my spark plugs in line 6, I believe. Yeah. So I'll be putting them in tomorrow. From what I can tell, and I'm probably going to be wrong. Yeah. These are the bottoms. But I'm thinking these are going to be my bottoms. I would want as much tubing as I could, which is what goes on these. Get as much tubing as I can on here. But whatever. I'll see when I do it tomorrow. So I'm going to let these dry the rest way overnight. I think that's all I had here painted. I've got the chassis and what I've done in the living room. So I'm going to just pause this for a second, and I will show y'all what I did on the chassis. All right, everybody. Back in the living room here. This is what I did so far. Well, the chassis is done. Yeah. Got a working chassis. Turning. It will turn if I want it to, but it's tight. I think that's the way I'm gonna leave it, but it will turn if I can work it a little bit. But it's tight right now. This was a pain in the rear to build, but I did get it. Yeah, there it is. So far, everything is squared. I added. Yeah, that popped back out. Okay, it's not truly true yet. This one keeps popping out, but everything else here, all of the other pieces are good. So when I get done, I'll see. I just need to pop you back in, glue it, and hold it this time. But yeah, this is all done. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Getting all these plugs put in. And I already made sure I painted the color I needed to. And I'll do that. But yeah. I did that, of course, started out with the engine. And since I didn't finish that because I was painting it, I went down and like it shows here, I did the chassis. Did this side of the chassis, and that made that up when I started on the chassis. And yeah, that's where the real fun starts, is when you got to bring this other side in, because you can't really, I couldn't really tell, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but I couldn't really tell if these were truly straight and angled the way they need to, which I let them you know, I glued them in, let them get stiff in there a little bit to where I could actually move them before they dried all the way. And then I worked that other piece in. But like I said, I've got that little piece right there I got to pop in when I get done with this video. And I did all that. Got those in, the springs in, front and back. Yeah, got those in. This wasn't too bad. That, you know, I thought it was going to be terrible, but once you get this side here done and you go do the other side, vice versa, it pretty much falls together. And yeah, I got these all taken care of today too. And as you can see what's stopping me right now. So I need to get this finished first, all put together, and then pop it in there and I can move on. So I think I'm doing pretty good so far. That's my progress on Al Wood's appreciation build. Hope you like it so far, Al. Then when I get more done, I don't know if I'll have a video tomorrow. I might. We'll see. I wasn't expecting to do one tonight, and you see what happens. So let me get my engine together tomorrow. Slap it to the chassis there. I may even get the exhaust on. Yeah. I may paint that tomorrow while I'm finished doing the engine. Get the exhaust, the wheels, the drums. Yep. Get ready to put the chassis on it. So I'm not too far from it. Hold on. You go there. There we go. Okay. So that's it, folks. That's all I got for you. When I get more done, I will do another video. Try to get this one before I jump on to something else. Like I said, that one I messed with yesterday or day before, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. The Grand National. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit. I think when I get done with this one, I'm going to jump onto the B17G. I think that's my next one after this one. So, y'all have a good one. Hit the like button. Dislike, I don't care. I'll even hit the bell button. That way, next time I get around to doing another one, you'll know. And share this. See if anyone else likes this rambling that I'm doing. And if I'm doing, doing this good enough. But it don't matter. As long as y'all enjoyed it, that's all that matters. So until then, we will talk to y'all later.